Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Pro-Palestine Meme Show. I'm told the traveling clutch, your favorite white colonizer. Here I am. If you want to be a white colonizer just like me, get the shirt down below in the description at thetravelingclad.com, and let's lose some brain cells together. Let's be like the pro-Palestinians, ladies and gentlemen. First one's coming from friend of the show, Tommy Robinson. Young Bob's free speech table attacked at London School of Economics by young communists. Let's take a look at this clip.
You arrest women! Fuck you!
They shouldn't be allowed.
You're on camera.
That's my property, my friend. I think we should stay here just to see what happens. Well, this is fun. Well, I honestly think that if they're just going to do this, I think it's fine. Well, listen, I'm not going to fall into intimidation. If it is literally just a couple of bullied students, I'm not going to do anything physically. However, I can handle it. You're legitimizing this understanding that they can just do this. I think you're stepping on my property, so I would ask that you don't do that. But look,
So British. Sir, I think you're stepping on my fizzy wickets. Can you please get off my fizzy wickets and my pampered toast? Right, please. You're misstepping. You're disrespecting my fizzy wickets and mushy peas, sir.
low IQ chimps, the ones that are unfortunately, you know.
Please do not call people that.
Well, don't protest the speaking event. So, for the intimidating woman with a ballion, do you want to speak on why? Yes.
The
one you're talking
Fascists off of campus.
Be a traditional man and stop being afraid of women.
Pardon? Well, this is good fun. Section 14 of the Public Order Act. So, not dispersing during a protest, and it was given a no further action.
And you harass women.
How am I a doxer? What women have I harassed? Find me the woman. What woman have I harassed?
I knew
Pardon?
you were an incel.
That is my real name. That is just a stage name I used to go by. But my real name is very publicly open to the public. I've said it on many occasions. My name is Gregory Thomas Mackay Moffat. But I go by Young Bob.
This is what we're trying to do. Yeah.
So look. Yeah, and get NFA'd again. So look, I'm not trying to be petty here. It seems like you are. I'm just trying to engage in a genuine discussion.
We do not engage with Nazis. We do not engage with fascists.
Why?
Fascists are on campus.
Why?
Fascists are on campus. We do not engage with fascists.
Yeah, I'll try to. However, I think it's fair to try and have a discussion with these people. Well, because I have respect for my elders, unlike you people.
Is Young Bob British Charlie Kirk? Is Young Bob the English Charlie Kirk? Oh, he is. Young Bob, TP USA. Look at him, Young Bob. I love you, Young Bob. I didn't even know. Okay, maybe when I'm in the UK, if I can ever come, I'll collaborate with Young Bob. We'll see. Guys, put in a good word for me with Young Bob. I like that name a lot. Young Bob. Young Bobby. Aye, how you doing, Governor? I'm Young Bobby. I'm Young Bobby. Rabbi of Park East Synagogue, New York, lived through Kristallnacht. Last night, anti-Semites were chanting for Intifada outside his synagogue. Let's take a look. It's just about anti-Zionism, ladies and gentlemen. It's not about anti-Semitism. They don't hate Jews. They only hate Zionists. That's why they protest outside of synagogues that have nothing to do with Israel. Or everything to do with Israel, because Israel is mentioned 50 billion times in every synagogue because literally it's irremovable from the fabric of the religion. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. Rabbi Popoku. Happening now outside Park East Synagogue. Anti-Semites have shown up outside Park East Synagogue and are chanting for Intifada. Anybody else cop Jerry Seinfeld here? Look at this. Is that not Jerry Seinfeld right here, ladies and gentlemen? Somebody tell me that's not Jerry Seinfeld. I won't even believe it. He's in disguise. He's getting new comedy material. Now, my good friend, my brother, my Mizrahi brother, Abraham Hamra, actually, he is tackling this issue head on. I want to play you guys a clip. And he's actually making governmental change. And it's incredible what he's doing. If you guys don't follow my brother, Abraham Hamra, he is probably the most powerful Mizrahi Jewish voice in the space. He's my role model. I look up to him. He's become a very close friend over the last couple of years. I love him dearly, and I'm waiting for him to get his ass on YouTube soon, and we're gonna hopefully blow him the fuck up. But actually, I think he is on YouTube, so you can already go follow. But he's not posting that often yet. He's going to. But follow him right now, Abraham Hamra. So he lives in New York State, and he's actually taking on. We'll take a look at this clip. I want you guys to see this.
Jew haters descended on Park East Synagogue yesterday. What they engaged in was not protest. It was targeted harassment of a community that is already experiencing the highest rate of religiously motivated hate crimes in the United States. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend that these neo-Islamo-inspired Yazis were just protesting. We're not going to tolerate it. I'm calling on President Donald Trump. I'm calling on the Congress to enact federal protections that establish a buffer zone around all houses of worship, ensuring that demonstrations cannot occur within a set distance, for example, 100 feet from the entrance. This is fully constitutional. The First Amendment protects speech, but it does not grant the right to block access to religious institutions or intimidate worshipers. When protesters physically interfere with entry, they are infringing upon the religious liberties of those who wish to pray, exceeding their own First Amendment protections. Time, place, and manner restrictions have been repeatedly upheld by the Supreme Court when speech interferes with the rights and safeties of others. Case law supports the government's authority to create reasonable buffer zones to protect access. We are all deeply frustrated, but anger alone changes nothing. Let's channel this moment into action. Let's push for a national buffer zone policy that protects every house of worship and every person of faith. I created a petition to be sent to President Donald Trump and the Congress. Please sign it. Please share this video. It's time for action.
See, he is a man of action, Abraham Hamra. And then we immediately got this.
Yesterday, I made a video and started a petition asking the government to ban protests within 100 feet from houses of worship. The petition has already gotten 2,000 signatures, but more importantly, the video and the petition got to the ear of New York State Senator Sam Sutton, who today announced that he will be introducing legislation to ban protests within 100 feet from houses of worship. But this fight isn't over, and I need you to go and make sure you've signed this petition, you've shared this video, you've shared the petition. We need to get to 1 million signatures, because I'm not stopping, and neither should you, until we get federal legislation banning protests within 100 feet from houses of worship. This is a fight for our future. We need to take it seriously, we need to stand up for ourselves, and we need to understand that our voice and our advocacy matters. Yesterday, I made a video.
I love Abraham Hamra, man. I really such a big fan of this man. My role model, honest to God, guys, in this space, my biggest role model I can give you. It's the passion, the way he speaks in his Arabic. Obviously, the man was born in Syria, but just how he handles business. It's very very inspiring. So, highly recommend you follow Abraham Hamra on YouTube, on Instagram, everywhere you go. Tell him the Clat sent you. And let's take a look at this clip from Mr. Carlson as a young boy.
And again, as I say, the shtick is sort of built on this perception that he is the character he plays. He is every man, this kind of, he's not right-wing, he's a populist, fighting for you against the powers that be.
This is the truck that I drove this morning. This is the truck I drive. It's a 1987 Chevrolet Silverado. There are no electronics in this. There's no air conditioning, there's no radio, and there's no way for the government to turn off my engine if I'm disobedient.
And that's great as a shtick, but I'm just saying the moment that it's revealed not to be true, it's over.
It's like you're worth $50 million.
I'm not worth $50 million.
30 to 50.
Get off the fucking internet, son. Don't stop believing that stuff.
No. But see, I'm an out of the closet elitist. I don't run around pretending to be a man of the people. I'm absolutely not a man of the people at all.
I had the privilege of not being interested in money because I didn't grow up in a family where we were worried about money. So I just never really thought about money.
Tucker's great-great-great-grandfather was known as the Cattle King of California, the largest landowner in the United States in the 19th century. Just to give you an idea of the enormous wealth.
Well, it's kind of like a Kramer versus Kramer situation, right? They got a divorce and she took off.
Tucker and his brother did end up with part of the oil and gas minerals that she owned in her estate. So even that went well for Tucker.
Well, I'm extraordinarily loaded just from money I inherited from my number of trust funds.
From the Swanson deal.
She wasn't your mother.
That's how I felt. I had a mother.
That's
my
right.
dad got remarried to someone I think of as my mother.
1979, the father, he's going to marry Patricia Caroline Swanson. She is the heir to the Swanson billion-dollar fortune, the frozen food family.
Serve Swanson dinner soon.
I'm extraordinarily loaded just from money I inherited.
You're a trust fund baby, are you not?
No, completely. I've never needed to work.
I think there's kind of a deep phoniness at the center of his shtick.
I worked in a kitchen in 1985. Everybody in the kitchen had a criminal record. Every single one. But of course, every dishwasher has been to prison for something, right?
I do really prefer the feudal model, which is the ancient.
Oh my God. And I say it every episode that we have to react to these dumbass fucking retards, okay? Y'all have chosen a gay Mexican as your leader. This fucking weird ass, rich, demon molested person and an autistic black girl or a retarded black girl, you can use the terms interchangeably for all I care when it comes to Candace Owens. That's your new right. I don't know what to tell you. Fucking make better decisions in life.
It's the model of all time.
One thing you learn when you grow up in a castle and look out across the moat every day at the hungry peasants out in the village is you don't want to stoke envy among the proletariat.
This Swanson heir essentially posing a question to this audience that they never really have to ponder.
What sane person would choose to live, and let's do top end, $30 million, 16th floor apartment in a crowded city over a log cabin in a pine forest with the wood stove glowing as the snow falls?
$50 million, right? Because the whole thing is predicated on the fact that he is who he says he is. And just nobody is that person, especially not someone who makes $1 million, or many millions a year.
That he's been able to get, a $20 million a year contract.
So I have a book out coming Monday.
And I'm not rich, but I paid my house off.
He sold his Washington, D.C. home for $3.95 million in July of 2020 to purchase, a $2.9 million property in Boca Grande, a small community in Southwest Florida.
We have 4 kids, and they all left. They all went to boarding school when they were young, so we've lived alone for a while.
No, trust me, you will send your kids to boarding school.
Oh, no, I will not. I promise you that. I love my kids, and I want to hang on to them and love them and give them a kiss at night and not have to talk to them via AT&T. Jesus,
okay.
You rich people.
You got real defensive there. I just read a number that's a lot of money.
I don't know what happened to all the money. I don't really care. It's kind of fun.
It's amazing.
I mean, I was broke a year and a half ago. What you see is what you get, baby. I don't know. I have to assume you guys have to do a better job at choosing leaders in your space, right? Like people who are representing you. I don't think Tucker. I think it's clear he doesn't represent anybody really. He's just gaslighting you, and he's clearly lying to you about who he is. I'm not saying make me the leader of your fucking movement. I'm saying, when you watch me, what you see is there's nothing. You know what's behind this green? Let me show you what's behind this green screen. It's my underwear on the floor back there. That's a 3D printed skull of a brachiosaurus I glued together. That's a suit I bought for $100 because I was going to have a show with a Jewish organization that canceled out on me last moment and wasted my money. That is a picture of a zebra from IKEA. I spent like $10 on it. Like, that's what you see is what you get. This is real, Like, I'm not hiding anything. I don't come for money. I don't come from anything. And most of us advocates in this space who are real human beings, who are not fucking from the system, from the fucking establishment, we're real people who don't come from anything, who come from the dust, from the ground. In my opinion, again, I'm not saying me specifically, because I don't know if I would never want to be the leader of anything specifically on the right or left. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of options that are not Nick Fuentes, a gay Mexican, and a guy who's been touched by demons and is rich, a rich demon molested demon victim, rich guy, and this retarded black girl from America who doesn't really know what the fuck she's doing. I would consider that shouldn't be the people representing you on the right. Let's take a look at this clip of the retarded Mexican.
Anthony sent $20. Hey Nick, single dad of 4 here. Trying to find alternative forms of entertainment for my children that isn't liberal trash or goy slop. Would you ever consider doing a version of your show that's appealing and fun for kids while also teaching about America First values and Jewish skepticism? Thank you and God bless.
That's gotta be. How could that possibly be a real? I refuse to believe a real person wrote that. A kid's show about the Jewish question? Like, what is wrong with you people? That's it. I'm on Team Barry Weiss. Forget it. It's cooked. I'm on Team Shapiro now. I'm on Team Barry Weiss. Because this is the problem. We are goyim, okay? the goy cattle get up and they're like, I want a show for my kids to teach them about the Jewish question. And you're like, okay, Barry Weiss, if you can hear me, please save me. Barry Weiss, if you can hear me. That's got to be bait. Like, that's not a real question. There's no one is really like that. And if you are real, I'm going to pretend you're not anyway. I deny your existence.
I feel you're reluctant to give NY credit or...
This is the world you've created, Nick Fuentes. You're the fucking retarded gay Mexican at the helm of that. This is what you've created. You have now a bunch of retarded people after you who are going to feed into that retardation. You've created that world, Nick Fuentes. That's the world you created. Those people are real. I watched a really interesting video from Ishai Fleischer on Friday, who was talking about how he believes that Nick Fuentes is eventually going to become pro-Israel. He's going to come around. I don't know. I think that's maybe a bit of a stretch. It's an interesting video. I would watch it. It's on his channel. Go to Ishai Fleischer TV on YouTube. It's a very interesting channel where he was speculating about the deep knowledge that Nick Fuentes has about the Jewish people. But you have created this reality. You've created this reality where you've subjugated a powerhouse of Christians. And this goes for the same thing. This is the same criticism I give to Muslims as well. You guys are a powerhouse. Muslims, 2 billion people. Christians, 2-point-something billion people. Almost 5 billion people together feel as if their lives are controlled by 15 million individuals who are weaker than you, who are less advanced than you, less smart than you, just based on all the individuals from both Muslim and Christian circles who have succeeded in life, less successful than you, less money than you, less countries than you. For us, it's the biggest ego boost in the world. You're creating us into the monster that you think we are. You know how sick it is that all day, every day, you think about me and you think that I'm controlling your fucking life? And I'm sitting in here with my fucking boxers on the floor and a 3D printed dinosaur skull in my room, like barely hanging on. And you think I control your universe? I control your world? It's the biggest compliment in the world, bro. Most of us are barely holding it together. So it's a huge compliment, and I commend you. I really do thank you for this compliment. It's very nice. But I would just say, get your shit together. All right, here's Hassan Piker being a fucking retard as well.
So this whole thing with Hassan Piker in China can be summarized with just one word: hypocrisy. Genocide is bad but good when the CCP does it. LGBTQ issues are important but also not when the CCP bans it. Human rights are super crucial but not when the CCP outlaws it. Cops are bad unless they're CCP cops. Riots and protests are good unless they happen in China. Capitalism is bad but it's good when the CCP opens Gucci stores. So this whole thing with Hassan Piker in China can be summarized with just one word: hypocrisy. Genocide is bad.
But this is how you know somebody's grifting, right? It's the same thing like I've said about my friend Saluki, and he's a friend of mine, but the guy's a total grifter. Like, he will push a blind eye to all the shit that Palestinians do wrong to condemn Jewish people for likes and clicks on the internet. That's a grift. Like, that is a total grift. That's what it is. If you can't have the decency, but this is the whole crux of the pro-Palestine, pro-communist, Zorhan Mamdouki, like, that whole side is very clearly made up by hypocritical grifters. It really is. That's all it is. Let's take a look at this clip from No Cap on God.
Hamas fundraiser we're raising for the next October 7th, ASAP.
Okay.
Any words for the brave Hamas freedom fighters? Support?
Keep being brave, eh? You got this. Yeah.
Raising money for Hamas. If we don't get a signature,
I'm guessing that
they're going to release one of the hostages.
I'm guessing.
I'm trying to do another October 7th.
Yeah,
as quick as possible. Why is that so important?
Fuck Israel.
Yeah, we got to do them IRA style.
There you go.
Okay,
You're saying that too loud, pal. You're in Belfast.
Doing a Hamas fundraiser we're raising for the next October 7th.
Jesus Christ, Ireland. Jesus Christ. Y'all need some help, baby. Y'all need some help. Let me say something. Y'all need some help. I'm take a look at this clip. Hasidic Jews help Palestinian store owner catch a shoplifter who pulled a knife.
Joe Mujali, Palestinian here, but Five here.
Yeah, see, now we're brothers,
Joe,
man. They came to the rescue.
Who
They helped us out.
Catch your shoplifter, Joe.
Yeah, man, they came. They
Right,
helped us on the scene.
Jewish neighborhood.
Yeah, bro. They came on the scene. They said, "What's up?" We're like, "This guy stole from us," and they all just booked it on him. And they got him,
They
man.
caught him?
Yeah, they got him.
what we say in Yiddish? Chapsem. Say chapsem.
Chapsem, bro.
Joe Mujali, Palestinian.
Now you guys gotta
American.
come through, man. I gotta take care of you guys.
Together with, who is this? Bedside Volunteer? Bedside Volunteer.
Yeah, they were there, man. They were there.
Crew here to help our Palestinian brothers here.
They were
Find
there, bro.
food, Kingston Avenue, right?
Sick. Yes.
Joe,
Come
look
through,
at
man.
that. They come through?
Yeah, no, that was amazing. That's why I said you guys are invited anytime. I gotta give you guys something on me, man. For real, gotta give them something kosher, bro, on me.
They have kosher milk now. Joe,
Yeah,
you
we
have
have
kosher milk.
kosher milk, kosher meats now. We got everything now.
Mujali family.
I know the engine is giving. Yeah.
Here. And they caught the guy.
Everyday people over there.
Oh,
Take Shmir.
Joe
Mujali.
I like that, team. Hey, guys, the team watching right now, reviewing the video. I like that. I'm down with the little good story every once in a while. We don't always have to be negative. Yeah, if you guys want to, maybe they're not happening that often. I'm not criticizing my team. I'm just saying we got a little sprinkle of good news every once in a while. I think that's not bad. I like that. I'm totally down with it. I'm totally down with it. Okay, guys, that's the end of another adventure through the pro-Palestine meme show. I feel a little bit content and whole in my heart because we ended on a light note, on a nice light note. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you in the next one. I love you a long time. Goodbye, Klats. Have you struggled with repping your Zionism in style? Well, boy, do I have a solution for you. Head to thetravelingclad.com and become a sweet Zionist prince or princess today. Or maybe even let the world know you're a white colonizer with matching hat. Tell the comment section you were thrown out of 109 countries by joining the 109 Club with a matching hat. They say it was promised to you 2,000 years ago? Double down and grab a shirt that was promised to you 3,000 years ago with a matching hat. Ever dreamed of Zionizing like me? Do it with a matching hat, damn it! Show off your Iraqi pride by being someone's back daddy or showing them you were made in Iraq with a matching hat. It's time to laugh in the face of those who attack us. Wear their hate with pride and you become untouchable. TheTravelingClad.com. We got mugs, stickers, shirts, hoodies, and so much more. Go grab yourself something nice, Habibis and Habibtis. You deserve it. If you don't want to buy any merchandise, the best way to support me is by donating on Buy Me a Coffee, my PayPal, or becoming a member on my Patreon. Your support is very much needed and very much appreciated. Thank you.